This might be the most blatant fake football play I've ever seen in my life. See this guy on the outside? He has a clear shot to tackle this quarterback that's going to take off running. Quarterback's going to take off running around the right side where this green grass is. He's going to go out there. Well, who can tackle him? That guy. Because nobody blocks that guy. When he realizes nobody's blocking him and he's got a clear shot to go grab the quarterback, he literally will stop and turn and run this way. It's the craziest looking thing I've ever seen in my life. Here we go. Quarterback, green grass. That guy right there stops and turns around and runs, just starts running around all over, bumping into his own players so it can look like a legitimate. Yeah, it's just, have you ever in your life seen anything like that? Because I can tell you, that's a first. Seen a lot of fake football, but he's the only one out there that can get that guy, and he sees it, and he just stops and turns around and runs around and runs into his own player. It's on the touchdowns where the most fakery is. Like when Florida yesterday had scored their touchdown, Florida State suddenly, who had been stopping the run all day long, because most of the plays are very legit. But then when it's time to get a score, then here comes the fakery. So the Gators yesterday, watching fast motion. What? The Gators yesterday scored this long touchdown run because Florida State had vacated. They acted all very look at that. Nobody can get that quarterback except that guy, and he just stops, plants his foot, turns around, and then runs into his own guy. So, and then Florida yesterday, when they had their long touchdown run, Florida State was confused and running around on defense and didn't know where to line up. And then the linebackers just started floating around looking oblivious, leaving this gigantic hole for the Gator running back to run through. And then Florida returned the favor, and Florida State reeled off. I think it was their quarterback. Florida State's quarterback got this big, long run. The game is just very faked. And it's a shame, but there's bigger reasons why it is than what you would think. People would just go, well, it's gambling. It's about money. No. There's very specific reasons in their world why they need certain teams in the playoffs and then a certain champion.